Good morning, guys. It's Brad with BOLO Pickers. Hey, today's video is going to be on what sold on eBay yesterday. Today is Wednesday morning. This will be for what sold yesterday, Tuesday, and we've got 7 paid orders going out, so we're going to get started. Alright guys, so we have 7 orders going out on eBay today, and that is on our main account. A lot of this stuff sold pretty fast. We actually had 9 orders come in and only 7 have paid, so hopefully those other ones will come in and we'll be able to pay those relatively quickly. This is a puzzle. The first item is a puzzle. It sold for $10 plus $12 in shipping. I'm not sure where it's going. Let me make sure that $12 is right. No, I'm sorry. $8 in shipping paid by the buyer. This is a puzzle that I did at home. You know, we've all been kind of stuck in the house. Really fun puzzle. It was missing one piece. As soon as I got it done, I put it up on eBay and it sold for $10. We only paid $1.99 for it. So not only did I get to put the puzzle together, then we got to make a little bit of money on it. So that I'm pretty excited about. It sold less than 24 hours after listing as well, which is always good. Next up on our list is a Sony PlayStation PS1 controller. This is in box 2, which is going to be up here. Let me see if I can grab this without crappy camera work. It's a little bit rocky when I pull boxes down. So let's see here. I have 2 PlayStation controllers in there. This is the PS1 controller, which doesn't have the dual shock like the other one. That's a dual shock controller. This was in my garage in a death pile, so I got it out and listed it. At some point I probably had it listed because it already had that nice little zip tie on there. But this sold for $9.99 plus free shipping. It's going to cost about $3.50 to ship it. It's relatively light. Another item that we have that's a controller as well sold for $10 plus the buyer paid shipping. It is in tote 4, which is over here, and this would have sold for more. It's a wireless controller and it would have sold for more if it had the dongle, which it did not. It was just the controller, and I may have to set the camera down. I'm going to set it down and see if I can find it. Alright, so just found it. This is what it looks like. It's a Logitech. The dongle, if it's a wireless controller, a dongle is what you plug into the computer or the PlayStation, whatever it may be. In this case, I think this is a computer controller, and it plugs in. It's a little USB thing, and that is what transmits to that. So that sold for $10 plus the buyer paid shipping, and I believe we paid $2 or $3 for that at a thrift store. Next up, I just listed these. These came back from Amazon. It's 9 silicone nipples, fast flow, and it's 3 packs of 3. And where the heck did I put those? BS1E2, right here. So a little 3-pack here. I don't even know where we originally got these, but they came back from Amazon, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to lock these up and sell them. I sold for $19.99 plus free shipping. So a pretty good price for them. A little bit surprised that they sold for that much. Next up is a cat dewormer, or feline worm clear. Keeps them clear. It's a 2-pack. Sold it for $19.99. It's in this little tote right here, and it's a 2-pack. These are super light, and $19.99. I'm not sure where we got these either. I think we were going to sell them on Amazon, but they were restricted for some reason. But I want to say that I paid like $3 a piece for them. Online arbitrage, which is just basically buying online and then flipping it onto another website. So I think we have between $6 and $10 in that, and like I said, $19.99 plus free shipping for the buyer. The shipping is going to cost roughly $3, maybe $4 at the most. They're pretty darn light, so not a bad little sale there. And then we have some erotica books that sold, and erotica, for those of you who might not know, is the steamier version of romance books. A little less romance, a little more sex, really, is what it comes down to. So this is in box 20. I can see them right there. This is 8 paperbacks. They sold for $15.79 plus the buyer paid shipping. I'll give you a little peek of what they look like. Usually they're just a little hot and heavier looking on the titles than what a normal romance would be. I don't know if you guys can see those or not, and I think they're at the bottom. So give me just a second, just so you can see. Pull these out just so you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about here. They're just a little bit more steamy than regular romance. So pretty good sale there. We have the bookstore, and Erotica actually sells better online for us. Not a whole lot of people want to go to their local bookstore and buy the more the steamier books. So a good sale for us, and we sell a lot of them online. And like I said, $15.79 for 8 books, and the buyer paid shipping. All right, and the last item on eBay today is a keyboard, and we buy these quite often. It's box 11. It's going to be right here, and this is what it looks like. It's a Microsoft. It's got the soft spot down here on the bottom. My sunglasses here. It's Comfort. This is a Microsoft, and it is called a Comfort Keyboard 4000, and everything looked really good. The battery compartment was real clean. I think I paid $2.99 or $3.99 for this at Goodwill, most likely. And then the buyer, it's free shipping, so $25.19 with free shipping. And I'm actually going to show you guys how I ship these. We may use priority boxes, but I'm going to show you how I ship this one specific item, just so you guys can see, and then you can pick these up, because keyboards are always at thrift stores and they're worth quite a bit of money. Okay guys, so we're getting ready to ship this keyboard, and I wanted to show you a standard box. Like, we get a lot of returns from Amazon, or things shipped to us from Amazon. And if you look, a standard flat box like that misses the mark by about 4 or 5 inches. Priority Mail has boxes called 1092s or 1095s, and they say them right on the back. As you can see there, that's a 1092 box. And typically, if you put these there, you can see where the flaps are. So let me scoot this back just a hair if I can. You can see this is where the flap starts. So if you put that flap there, it's also about 4 or 5 inches short. So we're actually going to Frankenbox it with these 2 boxes right here. So first thing we're going to do though is bubble wrap it. And to bubble wrap it, we take this, put it on its side like that, and basically I do it so there's enough on the end to come up, and then we're going to wrap that around. We're going to do that on both ends, so I'm going to show you what that looks like. Alright, so this is what the item looks like after we bubble wrap it. So we bubble wrap each side and then we fold it up. That way when it goes into the box, it's going to go in like this. It's got bubble wrap on both ends to protect it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold down these 1095 and 1092. The 1095 is just a little bit bigger than the 1092, and it will slide over, and I'm going to show you guys that here in just a second. Alright, so we have our 1095 box here and our 1092 box here, and as you can see, this one's bigger, and this will actually slide right down into it. So what I typically do is I take the bigger box because I think it's easier, which is the 1095. And by the way, these boxes are free from the United States Postal Service. You just look them up, look for 1095s, look for 1092s, and you can get them free delivered to you. You do have to ship with priority mail when you do those. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place this in the bigger box here, and then I'm going to put some bubble wrap down inside so it doesn't move around as much. And then we're going to slide that other box over. We're going to pinch in these corners a little bit, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so I totally misspoke. I actually do the smaller box first. So we're going to switch this because you have to have the box that will slide over. You can't slide stuff down in. You can see all the bubble wrap I put down in there. We're going to put this down in here and then reposition the bubble wrap that we got to help. Really all we want is for this keyboard not to bounce around in the while it's mailing, you know, while they're handling it through the mail services. So typically, if the item's real skinny, what we'll do is we'll fold down the flaps. All I'm going to do is tape the flaps kind of down like that. I'm going to show you, and then we're going to slide this over the top. Okay, as you can see, I just kind of pinch the corners in and tape it there. That makes it so it doesn't move around. Then we're going to take our big 1095 box and we're going to slide it down over the top just like that. And then we're going to tape these down. Now you can use the peel strip on this side, stick it, and then I usually tape it along the edges like this, and then I tape it from like that to hold it together. And this ships by weight and size, and as you can see, it makes a perfect little Frankenbox there. And it's an easy way to ship keyboards, so don't be afraid to buy them, because you can make about $20 on keyboards, and sometimes hundreds of dollars if you find the right ones. So anyways, thanks so much for watching the video today. That is it for us. We'll probably get more orders in, and I'll try to add those to the video if I can. If I can't, then that's it for today. So stay safe out there, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, we had another order come in while I was doing some listing, so I wanted to show you what actually sold for us. It's a pretty good sale, so I want to make sure you guys saw it. We do list quite a few shoes, as you can see there, and then we've got some shoes down there and over here that are kind of drying from their cleaning. These are Nike Shox. Anytime you can find Nike Shox, they're usually worth it. Do your research, but most cases, if they're in good condition, they're going to be worth some money. These I just listed less than 48 hours ago, and they sold for $39.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. And these weren't perfect condition. I'm going to show them to you in the light over here. They're in pretty good condition. They did have some marks on them, and the soles are a little worn out on the heels. I made sure to put that all in the description. We paid $5 for these, and like I said, they sold for $39.99 plus the buyer paid shipping. So we're going to go ahead and ship those out today. Just wanted to make sure you guys saw that order. Pretty cool.